Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaken. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus, 'cause He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would He fail now? He won't. He won't. And I've still got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense. So I won't be going under. I'm not held by my own strength, 'cause I built my life on Jesus, and He's never let me down. He's faithful in every season. So why would He fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand when everything around me is shaken. I've never been more glad that I put my faith in Jesus, 'cause He's never let me down. He's faithful through generations. So why would He fail now? He won't. No, He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. No. You never fail us, Lord. Oh. Rain came and wind blew, but my house was built on you. I'm safe with you. I'm gonna make it.
Morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday morning, our weekly prayer time. Glad to have you join us, whether it's Monday morning or later in the week. It's important to be praying faithfully for the folks on our list. And so we do have a handful of prayer concerns to start us up.
It actually seems a little light for
It is, which is not a bad thing, you know. There's some needs, day. But that's just a reminder, too. If you want to send us a prayer concern, we'd love to be praying for you or your family. Please feel free to reach out to us, whether that's through the church app or calling the church office. We would love to add you to the list and be praying for you. So would you like to get us kicked off this morning, Mr. Foster?
Sure.
All right.
Like right now?
I'm not talking about later.
Oh, okay. So Jordan McConaughey, who I just got a note is watching.
Yep.
Her name just came up on the feed there. Hello, Jordan. She messaged us this morning. They got to go away for a week last week, and she starts her treatments again this week. And she asked for a specific prayer concern that if they do a tumor marker, pray that it is under 8.2.
Yeah.
Isn't that the number that she said?
I think that's what it was. But yeah, praying for good test results when it comes to a tumor marker. That will show that it's actually working. And down. So that's the specific prayer to pray for Jordan this week.
So Rick Ludhauser is another guy we've been praying for. He had that injury in his wrestling show, taking a pile driver. He's been at home recovering and seems to be getting quite a bit better. I know last time I had seen him, he was using his hands pretty well, but I saw on Facebook he actually mowed the grass. So
nice.
He's getting around a little bit better and doing some things. Continue to pray for his movement and stuff all to come back in his hands and in his legs. Connie Bixler had a recent diagnosis of lymphoma. Has she started treatments or?
I don't know if she's officially started treatments or not. If not, it's close.
Feels like we've been in the starting treatments
with her and Joyce both. Yeah,
there soon, and I think that's got to be coming up soon. And then Joyce Heideke is going through her treatments. We know that has started.
Yeah,
and she was at church Sunday. I got to talk to her. She really seems to be handling the treatments pretty well. Yeah. Like that she's able to go out and be out and about in public and stuff. And then Tina Simmons started radiation last week. She was on the prayer list a little while ago for some stuff she had done surgery wise, and she has started radiation. And I have not heard, is that just a precautionary thing, or? Because my understanding was the cancer was gone. Is that?
Yeah, I think it's more like preventative, maybe.
Okay. My understanding was the surgery had gotten rid of all the cancer. And again, that was handwritten in by Charla, so it came in late in the week. So we apologize. We don't have a little bit more specifics there, but just pray for her radiation that it would go well.
Yep.
So.
I'll jump in. Several people who've had or are having surgeries. Larry Blevins was in the hospital last week thinking that he might get one stent put in, but ended up with 3 stents, was a 99% blockage. And so he was out there for a couple of days, but his home was there at church yesterday and was in good spirits. Seemed to be doing pretty well.
Feels a lot better.
Yeah. So be praying for him as he continues to recover, just to regain some strength each and every day. Then Bill Snow, been in Columbia Hospital after his fall. He broke his femur, had a surgery on that, and just be praying for him as he goes through rehab and recovers from that. Then
pray specifically they can get him to a place here in Rolla. That was supposed to have happened 3 or 4 days ago, and it still has not happened. It's been kind of a delay, and obviously be a lot easier for the family and Kay if he could come back to Rolla.
Sure. Then Tim Strace is home. He was up in the hospital last week, had a follow-up on a brain bleed, and it actually had gotten worse, so he had kind of last-minute surgery, but he is home recovering from that. I talked to him last week, was a little groggy and stuff, but doing better and appreciative of all the prayers. So just continue to pray for Tim as he recovers from that. Then some upcoming surgeries. Don Fisk has back surgery tomorrow in Rolla. So just be praying for Don, if you would, that procedure goes well and that it addresses the issues that he's dealing with. And then Mike Scholl, Philip's dad, has surgery this week on Thursday. And so just be praying for Mike that surgery goes well and his recovery time is good for that. Praying for Alvin Hoffman. We prayed for him a couple of times in the past month, but he is a gentleman who had a heart transplant, and so just be praying for him as he is home recovering from that procedure. Pretty big procedure to have.
He is kin to the Lawfridges. Lucas's wife, I believe.
Okay.
Because he had mentioned that at our Wednesday night group, but I don't remember the exact relation.
Okay. All right. Any others you have? Just
yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay.
Kitty messaged me last night. Alan Hill is going to have a heart cath coming up here in July. And so I just want to ask people to pray for him. And then also Rick Powell asked us to pray for his family. He's going to be traveling out to Ohio. He had an aunt, Doris, who passed away. And so they've got some family going to be traveling out there for that funeral and just be with that family.
Yeah, I think she was a Rolla lady from what I understand, and so just be praying for, I think it was Doris Whites was her name, and so be praying for that family if you would. As far as announcements goes, we don't have a ton on the announcements, but VBS is going to be here before you know it. We've been talking about it, July 21st through 24th. That's in the morning, 9 to 11:30, and that is for kids ages 3 all the way up through 5th grade. And so if you have a kid and you want them involved in that program, it's a great program. Every year they put it on. You need to sign up no later than July the 7th. And so we need to know how many to plan for, how many supplies to be buying, purchasing. And we also need volunteers. And so you can sign up on the church app, or you can contact either Cassie or Savannah in the church office, and they would love to get you volunteering in a number of different ways. And so there's a bunch of different ways for you to help out.
They were kind of snickering. Like Cassie had like her evil laugh the other day up in the office about what we had to do for VBS. So
yeah, you don't know what that means?
I think it involves some dancing.
I would just like to remind her that I do her job evaluation at the end of the year, and so I hope it's nothing, that I'm going to dislike. Otherwise we might revisit that. So
she was quite entertained with what we were going to have to do. So
okay,
the kids got something to look forward to. Apparently,
there you go.
I would add one announcement. It is 2 weeks from today that our high schoolers leave for CIY. We got 150 going, and that's probably a prayer request as well. But I just thought,
we got a mess of junior hires going right after that up High Hill.
A good time to throw that in there.
Yep.
So,
all right, I think that is all we have. I'll go ahead and close this in prayer. Father, we come before you and we thank you for this morning and for a chance to come before you. You're always so gracious to hear us. Father, we are such a needy people. We are so dependent upon you. We just acknowledge that. We admit that in this moment. We thank you for being such a big God that you can handle that, that it's not overwhelming for you, that none of it escapes your attention. So, Father, we just trust all of these people, all these situations into your hand this morning, knowing in your wisdom that you're there in the midst of it. Father, I just pray your blessing upon our upcoming